Henry Ford is well known as a name, but I don't think he's very well known as a personality. I think there are a lot of people that don't know a whole lot about Henry Ford, his personal life, his attitudes, and his peculiar ideas about democracy and government. He was a phenomenal success, the most popular man in the country at that time, more popular than anybody in elected office, even the President of the United States. And that seems to go to his head to the point where he believes that he can run the country, or he knows better how to run the country as a businessman than any elected official does. He's a moralist, he's a huckster, common sense, heartland character who is like almost an American stereotype. And how that plays out, I hope, always conscious of not trying to create a caricature of that. It's easy to do, and I hope I've avoided that. But he's a character that's fascinating in the play because the audience likes him. He's got common sense adages, populist attitudes. He's for the common man. He thinks he's fighting for the common man. And you don't see his dark side till a little bit later on. I think it comes as a surprise. It's a genuinely skillfully written play, the way it unfolds between these three guys. Well, Edison is a father figure to him. He idolizes Edison, and even though Edison he tries to use Edison also. That's what he does. He uses people. He's doing his best to get something that he wants very much from Harding. Aside from that, he doesn't think of Harding even belongs in the Oval Office. And what frustrates him most is that he sees the presidency going to waste in this guy's hands. I played the role at Square One exactly 20 years ago, and at that time we were very pleased with the way it went over, and I thought it was, I loved playing that character, and coming back to it, I don't think I've ever played a role twice before. So it was strange in that I have a tendency to remember as you're rehearsing the character the way you did it last time. Lines that you learned 20 years ago suddenly come back to you. You say, how was that locked up in there all that time? There's in the attic. But I really wanted to bring something different and new to it, and I think this time around I did find a way to add a slightly different take, slightly different dimension.
I don't know if we want to go too much into history, but this is the last time that Edison and Ford went on a camping trip together.
That is a great thing to mention because the playwright's inspiration seems to have come from the fact that this was the last time that Edison went on a camping trip with Ford. And I think what he did was it was the time that Harding went with them, and so it's just imagining what could have happened that might have made Edison say, enough, I'm never doing this again. And this is the result, and I think he does a fantastic job of fleshing that inspiration out.